All right, welcome back to DIY. Without further ado, let's just get into some really great, high quality, do-it-yourself projects for you to try at home after you watch this video. We'll start off with making cotton candy with power tools. Oh, it's another one of these Facebook things that honestly probably get 50 million views on every single one of these videos that they do. And, oh wow. I mean, yeah, everyone just has a bunch of spare saw blades laying around their house, I suppose. Is that just like a common thing to have this sort of machinery kind of chilling? 5-minute crafts. It would take me a little bit longer than this, I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'd have to go to the hardware store and buy all these things. And then also, okay, light my X-Acto knife on fire in order to... This is not 5 minutes. This is like 5 days, and also probably very expensive considering I don't own any of this stuff. I own a pot, in fairness. I mean, that's pretty cool, I suppose, but I almost think that if you don't own these supplies, it would be cheaper to go out and actually buy a cotton candy making machine, because there are probably small ones that you can get for cheaper than all those power tools, and it's probably just a lot easier. Yeah. I'll definitely get all this short, make a creepy thing, and use it never. We got back-to-back 5-minute crafts on Facebook. So, wait a minute, is this like just a massive kind of glue and cornstarch ball or something like that, except you put it inside of a net so it like bubbles out or something? I mean, I don't know. We've all made the cornstarch ball things before, and I'm sure it does really well on Instagram. Although, I don't know. Is the slime fad done on Instagram? Back when I went on a YouTuber's React episode, we were like mid-slime craze on Instagram, and apparently that was just the thing to do at that point if you wanted to get millions of views on Instagram. Okay, so I see you stuff the cornstarch stuff inside of a balloon, and then you put it inside of a net. Kind of a clever twist. Also really, it just makes it look like boiling skin, you know, after you've gotten a really bad sunburn. Fortunately, I've never gotten a sunburn that bad, but I've seen pictures of it, and it looks not fun, and that reminds me of it. Got a water bottle that doesn't stand upright? Have an excessive amount of hot glue in time. Ta-da! Awful water bottle stand. Hey, you know what? At least they put some googly eyes on it. That really made it. I wasn't so sold before, but after I saw the googly eyes right there and the mouth of whatever that is, like, I can understand why you made it. Oh, also a little nose right there. I didn't even catch that until the profile pic right there. Also, why did you make it on your stove? That's what I'm wondering. Like, why did you decide that the best place to glue on this water bottle holder was like next to the burner on your stove where flames are probably going to intersect things right there? And maybe it's just so that they can remelt and remold the glue if ever it's necessary, okay? Trying to plan for the future here. Why? DIY. Those are needles. This just makes me incredibly uncomfortable. This is something out of a Saw movie. Can this not exist? And this can't be a serious thing. I'm just gonna go with this is some kind of either a stock photo or someone made it for the sake of like a haunted house, horror house, except it's like actually there to poke you. I have a terrible fear of needles. You probably caught me saying that before, or if this is the first video of mine you've ever watched, something you should know about me. Have you ever seen Dragon Ball Z? No? Well, Goku's the main character there. He doesn't like needles. If you ever watch it, you'll eventually see his reaction to needles. That's me. Hey, guys on my subreddit, you want to add another thing to the worst fears in my life? Picking up like a trash bag or something, and there's a needle that pokes out of it and hits me. Because who knows where that's been? That's like real bad news. Yeah. Just put the charger on the damn desk. Wait, so what do you're instead of just carrying around the portable charger, you're going to put the portable charger inside of a coffee cup? Because why? I mean, I guess it's kind of... I'm trying to figure out the reason you would do this, though. I mean, I guess it looks kind of cool, and it's like, whoa, you thought I was drinking coffee. No, just kidding. I'm using it to charge my phone. But it's making it... I don't carry around a portable charger with me because it's like already a little bit big and unwieldy. That's why I've always done the phone case thing. This makes it even bigger. I don't want to just carry around a coffee cup. I guess if your goal is to look like you've already made a purchase at a coffee shop so you can sit there and use their Wi-Fi, then maybe that works. But otherwise, I don't know why. Instagram DIY videos starter pack. Reddit.com/r/starter packs. There is a subreddit for this. Coke, soda bottles. Yep. Everyone needs a hot glue gun. Amazing tips. Comment words starting with H. Unnecessarily complicated devices. I feel like I haven't seen enough of these on Instagram, but just from looking at the stuff that ends up on this subreddit, yeah, it seems like that's a thing. Usually it's devices that I guess they accomplish something, but they accomplish it in a much more complicated way than anyone necessarily needs. Hey man, sometimes you just want to go through the act of making the thing. Like I did when I used to make these little cardboard things. I made like a miniature cardboard pool table when I was younger. I'm sure I could have gone and bought a miniature pool table or something for not that much. But instead I got pleasure out of the act of making it, which I'm sure is the case for many of these things. Why is it worn by a dude? Oh, this is satire. Okay. DIY special. Waste not, want not. You could turn your tidy whities into a tank top, crop top, wife beater. I wouldn't be surprised if there's actually a serious video out there on doing this sort of thing, though. You never know. You never know. Someone might have done this. Maybe you can't judge people. They might be interested in wearing that sort of top. You never know. DIY went wrong. Literal split AC. I don't know if it's wait, so which is the part that went wrong? Did you decide that you wanted AC in two different rooms? So you just, you drilled a hole in the wall and then put the AC through it? Or did you decide that you wanted to add a wall? The AC was already there and you're like, you know what, let's just leave it and build around it. I'm just trying to figure out what came first, the AC or the wall. It still probably works. At the end of the day, what really matters is that you have AC, because I grew up without it. And I can tell you, for at least a few weeks out of the year in Southern California, it's not fun not having AC. Sleeping naked on top of all of my blankets, sweating my ass off. That was life for at least a couple weeks each summer. So thank goodness that's not the case anymore. And my mom finally got a place that has AC. So it must have been a huge relief for her as well. So AC, God, it's a nice thing to have. I was confused at a distance, but even more so up close. Huh. So you spray painted is it a hubcap? I think it's a hubcap because it looks like that's just, wheel behind it. And you didn't tape off the tire. And the hubcap is zip tied. Hey, wow, that's a lot. Okay, so Siri thought that I just said a thing. And apparently I prompted it a while back, and it says, hey, blank, I don't want to trip it off again, into different rooms, see the drill, a hole in the wall, and with the AC through it, or did you decide that you want to add a wall, the AC was already there, and leave it and build around it? Going to be Garland game, it's probably works on the end of the day, really matters, is if you have AC, because I grew up without it, and I can tell yet released a few weeks out here in Southern California. It's not fun not having AC, sleeping naked on the top of all my blankets, sweating my ass off. That was like for at least a couple weeks. So thank goodness that's not gave him and my mom finally have a place that has AC. So usually for her, as well as, hey Siri, when I first moved into debt, and Siri responded, that's not nice. To which part? The sweating my ass off part? Why do you think I said no such thing? God. Siri and Allah. You know who I'm talking. Okay. I need to definitely go and disable that. I got a new phone, so that's why it didn't happen up until now. Everything voice activated appears to just love to go off at the wrong time. It's okay. It provides for good, interesting quality content. Anyway, hubcap zip tied to the wheel. That seems unsafe. Also, tape is your friend if you're spray painting something, or if the hubcap is already zip tied to the wheel, why didn't you just paint that separately so that it just is blue? Yep, okay, interesting. Saw this gem today, van completely coated in outdoor carpeting. Note that the gas cap they did in red, so it's easier to find, I would assume. Huh. So it's like they saw the velvet wrapped cars and they were like, you know what? I can do that for cheaper, I bet, if I just use black AstroTurf. So that's got to make your car. We were speaking of air conditioning just a few moments ago with your girl Siri over there. Yeah, you're going to have to run a lot of that. Fortunately, most cars have AC, so at least you're good in that department. But that is going to get so hot in the summer, I have to imagine. Probably with velvet as well, but whoo! Jeez, I don't know why, but at least your paint is protected, I suppose. Depending upon what adhesive you use, maybe you're just gonna yank off your paint after the fact. But I don't know. Bathing season. Okay, it's kind of funny, but also I think incredibly dangerous because water weighs a lot, and I don't think that balconies are meant to hold back that massive amount of water weight. So one of those glass panes could just shatter, and then that kid is going out the window. This is just like some contractor construction company's worst nightmare, is someone doing this and then the balcony gives out and they get sued for someone being a complete idiot. Can you imagine the HOA fines for this thing? Jesus. Also, I hope the kid does not end up down on the ground. Bloody Jeep. What is it with like blood-wrapped cars that we see on these subreddits? I mean, this could at the very least be some kind of promotion for a movie or an escape room or something like that. Or maybe it's around Halloween time. That's very possible. Because I feel like no one's going to drive with prosthetics glued to their car all the time. But also people fill their balconies with water in order to turn it into a hot tub. So I have been proven wrong. What is going on anymore? When I took a closer look at this DIY sunroof, I thought it must have some weird home factory type industrial application. But then the car owner came along. So I asked him about it and he said, it's just a sunroof. Lets the breeze in. Made it myself. It's like a barrel. Huh. Also, are they parked on top of the curb? I'm not gonna rush to judgment because I've had people reprimand me for not parking inside the lines when they see a photo of my car and I'm like, hey guys, it's at a car show where it's cordoned off, okay? But also I've never parked on the sidewalk, partially on the sidewalk. So it's a little different in this case. And also, I don't know what car show they would be at with that. Don't mean to judge, but also it looks like something out of Breaking Bad, except in Breaking Bad, you would probably have like the actual barrel in there and it wouldn't just like open into the car. Protecting your toes at work on these super hot days. It's a hard hat for your toes. I mean, I suppose that's the case, but also just your toes. It's like, I don't care about the rest of my foot, just my toes. I don't want to lose only a toe. If I'm going to lose something, it better be like half of my foot, including my toes, all right? Because I can live with only half of my foot, but if I'm just missing a toe, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for me at all. Great tips, Winky Face. Yeah. All right, a banana with a straw in it. Oh God, why are we about to fill a banana with toothpaste? But why? Is this supposed to be like a prank? It must be a prank. It's gotta be a prank, right? Like you chew into your banana and you're like, what the? There's no other explanation for this. Like, it's not, oh man, does your kid fight back when you try to get them to brush their teeth? Well, try this handy trick where you inject their breakfast with toothpaste. What could go wrong? 36-foot yacht, satire. It's kind of funny though. But isn't the origin of the measurement of a foot, it was actually the king's foot, I believe, which it seems like having a foot that's actually a foot long is pretty lengthy. Big feet. Why would someone ever do this? That's a question I ask often, especially about turning your balcony into a pool. Okay. All right. Oh, it's a serious thing. I mean, it seems like, wouldn't it be a little easier to... Okay, the photocopy would definitely not turn out looking that well. No, it would not. Okay, it would look completely faded on the out. Like, you would get just a whole bunch of really up close black and white on the nose and the lips, and that's maybe some forehead, but the rest would not. No, just wouldn't be there. You just wouldn't have the image. That was a photograph that was taken in a studio lighting setup, and then they passed it off as if it was done with the photocopier, but it wasn't. Do not be fooled. Although I don't know why you would make a pillow of your own face or something like that. I understand the luggage. Don't want people to steal it, but a pillow of your own face is a little weird. Whatever. But why? All right, are these gonna be fake bricks or something like that? It kind of looks like it. No, it's not gonna be fake bricks. It's gonna be... I'm waiting for the payoff here because I'm so far just kind of confused. Oh, you making a fruit? A watermelon? A strawberry? Okay. Contact lens. Why is there contact? What the? Oh, that's kind of fascinating. But what? But if you wanted to just make slime, why did you make the strawberry to go along with it? That seems unnecessary. I mean, if you just wanted to make a foam strawberry, you could have just made the foam strawberry. And if you just wanted to make the goop, you could have just made the goop. I don't know why you had to just go and make the strawberry all messy. Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, that is it for the last month of DIY. Confused? But that's the point, I suppose. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch up on any more of these Reddit videos. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to listen to music in the background, link is in the outro over on Mirror Music. I'll see you next time.